Yeah, I'm Katie, and I'm marketing executive at CBE Plus. So, of it last year, I've been working to improve the social media for the company and as following and boost as brand awareness. So I'm going to talk a bit today about how you can improve your business's social media and some tips on how to increase your following. So I'll just share my presentation.
So yes, so Katie's gonna give you guys some advice on how to build a company social following, as she mentioned, some tips and tricks on building a company profile, and etc. Great.
One second, Sarah. Oh. Sorry, the presentation just closed itself down.
Would you prefer if we moved on to Joe, Katie? We come back to you, or are you getting there?
It should come up now. Sorry, PowerPoint just shut itself down.
Ah, perfect. We can see that. Great.
Can you see this now? Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's called Stepping Stones to Strengthening Your Business Profile. So I'll tell you a little bit about me. So I started my apprenticeship in 2017, so I'm not long in the actual manufacturing industry. But I started in sales and marketing with Liberty Steel, where I learnt marketing on the job. And then in 2019, I transferred my apprenticeship to CBE Plus, where I went more into marketing and communication side of things. Last year, I completed my apprenticeship and become marketing executive for CBE Plus Group. So CBE Plus, just to give you a little bit of background, it was actually made of 4 businesses. So it was BG, Nitec, Pentagon, Spire, but we've combined all these under one umbrella, which is CBE Plus. So we've had to really launch a new brand into market and get a lot of recognition for the new name, because obviously 3 years ago, no one really knew who CBE Plus were. So what's happened at CBE Plus so far? So when I started in October 2019, we had 5 followers on his LinkedIn page, which wasn't very many at all. And we had 4 actual pages. So where are we now? We've got nearly 1,000 followers, which is a big increase over a year and a half. And we've got one platform, so we push everything through the same platform. So you can see all the services in one place, and it reinforces the message of our business. So what content works? So these are tips that you could use in your business to engage more people. So focus on service campaigns and product campaigns. So showing what your capabilities are through pictures and videos is a really good idea. So how can you do this? What do I do to do this? I walk around shop floor and attend production meetings, find out what's actually going on site. In manufacturing, there might be lots of different stuff happening at factory, but you need to find out the best things that are actually going on at that time, and then go and get your hands dirty, go onto the shop floor, take pictures, take videos, and get to know people on the shop floor. Once you get to know people, they'll start coming to you and telling you, oh, something really cool's coming through, and they'll start feeding back into you once you build them relationships. Meet the teams. So a big campaign for us has been meet the teams. So when we've got lots of different departments in company, and showing personalities and skills within business is really important, and people connect to people and relate to people. and these have been really successful. Like you can see this post here has got 54 likes. That's because Jonathan in pitch might have had a lot of connections before, so that's bringing new people to like our page as well. When you tag someone in it, all the connections he's got will see your page and your business. So how would you do this? Interview people, get to know them, and turn it into content. And then if you've got any internal comms as well, you can use this internally to get to share stuff with people to get to know each other. Another thing to talk about is corporate social responsibility. It gives your business a feel-good factor. So everyone likes to see businesses doing things that are good for the community, good for charity. So how can you do this? Sign your business up to a charity event or a STEM program. And as this progresses, it'll naturally generate content for you to share and lots of stuff for you to talk about. And people will want to connect and want to get involved. So a project that I've put at the bottom is Welcome to the Sky Project Safeguard. So if you have a look at that, there's some good opportunities to get involved there. And once you get involved, there's lots of stuff to talk about on social media through that. Collaborations. So our motto at CBE Plus is together we do more. So if you're working with a customer or a supplier and you've got a positive relationship, ask them if you can talk about them on your social media. So how can you do this? Ask your colleagues where something's gone really right, and then go to the customer or the supplier, talk to them, and write a story about it, turn it into a video and get some pictures and post it everywhere on your social media and on your website. Use your memberships and your networks. So we're members of Made in Yorkshire, and this has been a really good campaign for our social media. It's given us loads of content to talk about and got us connected to lots of different people. So take a look at what memberships you've got and utilise them. They'll give you a lot of content, or you can create it yourself, and there's lots of things that you can talk about, different things that's going on with each one of them through here. So as you can see, we're members of a lot of different ones, and it's given us a lot of content, and each one of them networks will have a lot of people connected to them that will see your content. Next, so get your staff involved, because they are your biggest strength. In manufacturing, it's an industry that's quite old-fashioned, and it's hard to get people on board sometimes with LinkedIn and getting people involved that might traditionally not have been into it so much. But I found if you create a pack to get to them, sit down and talk to them about it, they will get on board, and they've got their own network. So if someone new comes into your business, they'll bring maybe up to 1,000 new people that they're connected to. They'll start seeing your content, and you never know, might end up seeing it. You might get a new customer through that. So be relevant. What's going on in the wider world? One of my favourite websites to look on is daysoftheyear.com, where you can see what week it is or what month it is. So some examples of this is Apprenticeship Week, Women in Engineering, World Engineering, or even Christmas Jumper Day. And just hashtagging these will get thousands of people to see your post because it's trending. So when something like that comes up, make a little picture about it and make sure you're getting it on your social media platforms. So top tips, make stuff visual. People in businesses tend not to have too much time on their hands, so seeing a quick video or a picture is much more impactful than writing 5 paragraphs about something, and you can usually convey the same message. Plan your content in advance. So if you look at everything that's coming up and you sit down and you write it in advance, you've got a constant stream. If you don't post something for a few days or a few weeks, people tend to forget about you. But if you're there every day, you'll be at the back of the minds. Post ad hoc. Sometimes
in life. There's just moments you want to capture and share. So something might happen at work where something's gone really well, or someone might win an award, or you might pass an audit or something like that, and you want to take a picture of it and post it. When it isn't, it'll get a lot of attention because everyone in business will be buzzing about it as well. Another tip is post stories to your website and link it to your social media, because this will increase your social media following and engagement, but it'll also bring more traffic to your website.
Hi Katie, sorry to interrupt, just let you know you've got a minute left before we go. All right.
Find other people like you. So I feel that if you find other people that do marketing, if there's not other people in your business that do it, if you find other people that work in similar positions to you, it's good to always network and share tips and tricks, because you might find out some tips that you've not heard before. And another tip is tag people who are relevant, because the more people you tag, the more people that are going to see your post. So what platforms? For manufacturing, definitely LinkedIn is the biggest platform. And if you've not got much time to spend on social media, that's where I'd put all your efforts, because it's going to bring you more back. But also Facebook's good to share the stuff that you're sharing on LinkedIn with your employees. Twitter's good. YouTube supports your website, and Instagram. We're just about to launch our Instagram in coming weeks, but that's a really good platform to reach like a younger generation. And last slide now, reporting is important, because it's important to see where you've come from, where you're going, what's worked, what's not worked, so you can continuously improve. It might not be a favourite part, because you might just be so interested in creating content, but seeing what you've done is really important.